Hey everybody, today we have the biggest guest in the whole wide world, the debunker himself, Captain Disillusion.
Hi guys.
It's great to be in your presence, in the flesh.
I appreciate it. I checked out your guys' stuff a few minutes ago, and it's really funny.
So I want to know, what do you think is the worst video you've ever made?
It's whatever the last video is, exactly 2 weeks after I'm done with it. I watch it over and over, and after that I never want to see it again. And it takes place of the worst video ever. And it kind of gets pushed over by the next one and the next one.
Is there any video that you've really regretted making?
I mean, I had that one about that I had to delete about the intersection of gender, racial politics, but
I didn't know about this. What was the video that you had to remove?
I gotta come up with it now because it was a joke and I made it up.
In 2019, you won a Shorty Award, is that correct?
Yeah, I won so many. Yeah, Shorty, that sounds right.
So I guess I was gonna say, has it gone to your head yet? But I think I know the answer.
Honestly, this is a true story. I literally nearly forgot it at the hotel. I left it on the bench waiting for a cab. And by the time I returned for it, like there were security guards and people kind of trying to figure out what is this package. And I had to grab it out of a cop's hand, basically say, this is my award.
Literally, like, replace Shorty Award with small child, and you've got the first and last time I ever babysat. Like, same story, same exact story.
It happens more than you'd think.
So some people say, hey, this guy's just a fucking asshole who's akin to somebody who goes to a magic show and screams out how the magician did the illusion to ruin it. What do you say to people like that?
I say, welcome to my comments section. It's nice to hear from you. I try to find the good side in what's being created. And if someone's being unethical or you know, a charlatan of some kind, I point these things out. But I also like to appreciate the visual effects and the creativity that goes into some of these hoaxes. I tell them, you know, all of that and then tell them to f*** off, basically.
Has anyone ever reacted?
It doesn't happen as much as you would expect because usually, you know, I have a point.
Could we maybe do a role play session right now? Tyler and I will be two amateur con men who just made a hoax and you just came and debunked it. Now we're broke, we're flat broke and we're pissed. Ready?
All right.
Scene. Hey, Captain Dick, why'd you go ahead and debunk our video?
Yeah, I want my money back.
You know,
what do we know?
You guys are trying to make people confused about what's real and what's not. I don't even remember what hoax you guys did, but I'm sure it was
some like Now You See Me shit. It was really cool, like that movie, The Magic Show or whatever.
And scene. And that's kind of what you do.
Exactly.
You make
other
monsters.
people worse. You make other people so much worse.
Yeah.
You're a debunker, right? Can I use that term? You're a debunker.
I mean, most of my videos have debunk in the title, so I suppose you could.
So doesn't that kind of just make you like a poor man's Joe Rogan experience?
I knew when I was going to come on here that I would receive a little ribbing, but you cannot compare me to Joe Rogan, okay? I didn't come here for this.
Sorry, I didn't write that one down.
You're right. We shouldn't have compared you to Joe. Joe doesn't deserve that.
All right. Gloves off. These don't come off, but just imagine them off now.
Have you ever thought about debunking Slender Man?
God.
He's scary, man. He's got to be real.
I'll tell you this, I haven't looked into it. And unless I look into something, I don't want to just spout off if something is real or fake.
Like a Schrodinger's cat, until you debunk it, we can't say whether it's real or not real. And we can assume it's both.
Yes, and I'd say unless you've seen it on my channel, we don't know for sure. The captain hasn't covered that.
Yeah, I guess I feel like videos should have like a little verified mark. Like until they're verified by the captain. You know, like how Twitter has the little check? Like viral videos should have that where you either, just you and nobody else, proves whether a video is true or not. And it's all videos ever made. Like every video uploaded to the internet has to get this check.
Why do you think I push my logo so much everywhere? I put it everywhere. That's what I want to be the mark.
Have you ever thought about like getting that logo on a piece of metal and then just branding someone with it on their back?
That's a great idea. We'll do that little role play again, and if I debunk what you give me, brand goes right on you. You could pick the spot.
In 2001, you made the movie Monster Man.
I participated in that movie.
In 2001, Tyler and I were born. Why are you so old?
Listen, I ask myself that question every day. I feel out of place here. I feel out of place on YouTube. I feel out of place on the internet. I'm 1,000 years old, guys. I have no business doing any of this. I peaked in 2001 when I graduated from film school with dreams and a stupid little short film on a film reel. We made them on film, guys. We cut them on an Avid, on a Mac that probably couldn't even function today.
This guy uses Mac.
Macs are better for video editing. It's industry standard.
Okay, well,
they're the industry standard, Tyler.
Whatever.
Back then, I was reading about HD in a school book, talking about how they're developing this thing in Japan, and it's going to be huge. All television's going to be a little bit bigger than postage stamp resolution. It was a dream,
and you said, nah, no way is that HD thing going to take off.
I know. Yeah, I was like, we went to color. We slowed down by a percentage of a frame, and that's all the change I could handle.
I think that's where we went wrong, switching to color.
I know. It just opened up this whole can of worms. You got to interpret the world and all of its spectrum.
It was so much easier to like throw on a projector in the background and make that your like scene. And now we got green screens and all this like other mess. And
that's what it is. I mean, imagine if I had to be on green screen for this thing.
I know. That would be annoying. Like if this was a Marvel production, you probably wouldn't even be in the room right now.
And there wouldn't be this crisp interaction, this back and forth awesome patter that we're having. It just wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, why don't you give Tyler a high five?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's do it, buddy. Here we go, and...
Nice. An authentic 1 minute talk show high five.
Down low.
Oh.
Ooh.
Got it. Maybe. I don't know.
Do you have anything big you're working on?
I mean, yeah, I was working real hard on a video that just came out like a week ago, and I'm really glad you pay attention to the channel.
Of course.
And know what's going on with me. And
yeah, and we know like your address and like all your close relatives and like what time you go to bed every night and stuff like that too.
It's so early. You really are old.
I should go. I really appreciate you guys.
This guy gets a gold plaque on YouTube and thinks he's better than us. Well, guess what? You are better than us.
You're kind of...
Sorry, how many YouTube subscribers do you guys have again?
Way less than you, man.
I wasn't sure there was a YouTube channel. I had to dig through the results.
Well, listen, Captain D, it has been great serving you. And if you ever need any help debunking any videos, we are amateur debunkers ourselves.
I have one intern. You know, you guys can be sub-interns for that guy, unpaid, of course.
We'll pay you.
I'll start offloading some of the... Oh, awesome. That's a good system.
Tyler, do you have anything? Maybe you could give him money or like a promise?
I kind of like don't even have a place to live right now.
Could you give him a promise?
Oh, that's okay. You can live on the space station. I mean,
you have a space station?
I mean, that's where I kind of reside most of the time, and you guys are welcome to stay there. Not all the quarters have life support.
That's fine.
You gotta hold your breath once in a while.
You won't even know I'm there.
Okay, good.
Do you have anything you want to mention to all the millions of bajillions of people at home watching right now?
Don't keep doubting everything that I debunk, and love with your heart and use your head for everything else. And these guys are pretty funny, so...
Thank you. I use that same line when I'm trying to get some good brain.